Hi there, I'm Larry with Aspen Power Catamarans. This is our new Carbon Cat, and I wanted to give you kind of a tour of the boat. And we'll start here with the hull. The hull is pretty special. It's kind of a hybrid shape between a catamaran and a deep 4-foot monohull, and it has a real plumb bow. The whole idea was a boat that would run very soft in a chop, yet a lightweight boat that's hard to do, and then have a catamaran shape where you had the stability. As a tender, you're stepping on the boat and all kinds of things all the time. You don't want a roly-poly boat. You want it as stable as you can get it. And this hull does all of those things really well. What we start with is a real plumb bow here. We'll show another shot of that in a second. And the waterline is about in here, and you've got a spray knocker here, and in big waves, you have a really big spray knocker here. So the boat's really dry when you're underway. Then farther back here, you can see we actually, about a third of the way back, blend into a catamaran hull shape. And that gives us that stability that we wanted. And the other thing that happens with this shape, with the deep 4-foot, we open the water up, we get kind of a bubbleated air zone here, and it flows back and gets captured into the catamaran section. So you end up like an inch and a half of kind of softer air right there. And that really gives us that soft ride, and yet a real dry ride too. So there's a lot going on with this hull. Up here we have a bumper that's part of the boat, and it's about 1.25 inches thick, and really nice as far as that's concerned. The hull is designed with carbon fiber and S-glass and vinyl ester resin. The gel coat is armor coat like we use in our bigger boats. So really high quality gel coat, incredibly strong, and yet very, very light. The 11-footer is about 151 pounds. So for an 11-foot boat with a 5-foot 2-inch beam, that's really lightweight. So carbon fiber and composite construction lets you do some amazing things. Let's show the side view of this 4-foot here. Okay. So the boat comes standard with this upper deck area and the outer bumper. It also comes standard with the navigation lights, which are not on most of the tenders, and it's super strong. This deck is great to sit on. The sea deck's comfortable. It's also a good non-skid surface. The floor inside is an option, and that is kind of nice option because you can, you kind of crawl around in there a lot. Down on this end here, you can see that we have what we call a Nevada, and right here is a lifting point that is designed right into it. These are foam flotation cubes here, and also a cleat here to tie things to. The floor is air-filled, and then both of the pontoons are air-filled. So there's 3 airtight compartments and 2 foam chunks in the aft corner to help float the engine if you ever had a problem. And there's also a foam block in front, plus you've got the foam ring around the outside. So really a safe boat. The other thing we've got is it comes standard with a set of oars, and they store right in there real easily. You have 2 rowing positions, one here, and you can also row from up here if you have folks with you. And it comes with a rowing seat block that we're actually using to support the nose right now. Another option that we've got is the burn-and-wind mounts here. And so this has got a cleat in it. You can put a rod holder in it, really quite nice. And we've also included another mount standard on the port side now. These are wheels for rolling it around. They're an option, they're pretty nice. You can see that the hull extends out past the transom, and that gives us reserve buoyancy here so that when you're crawling around with the boat or in heavy weather, there's buoyancy there to float the engine through. And the transom here is done with composite construction. We use a Kusa board material that's super strong, and then it's wrapped with carbon fiber and e-glass and vinyl ester resin. So pretty neat boat. You've got some support pieces here so the deck is real solid. And yeah, just a really special boat. Super strong, super light, really good in rough water. All right, let's go play with it.